This is the story of Goldilocks and the three bears, especially for Mason Maris. Once upon a time there were three bears, a daddy bear, a mama bear, and a little baby bear, and they lived in a big cave in the middle of the forest. One day, Mama Bear made some porridge. She spooned some into Daddy Bear's big bowl, some into her medium-sized bowl, and some into Baby Bear's little bowl. "This porridge is much too hot to eat now," she said to Daddy Bear. "Let's go for a walk in the forest while it cools down." It was a cold day, so they put on their coats and their hats, and off they went for a walk into the forest. What they didn't know was there was somebody else walking in the forest that day. Who do you think it was? It was Goldilocks. And Goldilocks came across the entrance to the cave. "Oh," she said, "I think I'll have a look in here." And when she poked her head around the door of the cave, she saw 3 chairs. And she was feeling a little tired after her walk in the forest. "I think I'll have a sit down," she said. First of all, she sat on the Daddy Bear's chair. "Oh, that's much too hard," she said. Then she sat on the Mama Bear's chair. "Oh, that's too soft." Then she sat on Baby Bear's chair. "Oh, that's just right." And she wiggled and squirmed and jumped up and down, and crash! Baby Bear's chair broke into pieces. "Oh," she said. As she jumped up, she looked across, and on the table she saw 3 bowls. She said, "I'm feeling a little hungry after my walk in the forest, and some porridge could be very nice." First of all, she tasted Daddy Bear's porridge. "Oh, that's much too hot," she said. Then she moved along the table to Mama Bear's bowl. "Oh, that's too cold," she said when she tasted Mama Bear's porridge. Then she tasted Baby Bear's porridge. "Oh, that's just right," she said. And you know what she did? She ate it all up. "Oh, that was delicious. Now I'm feeling really tired. I'd like a lie down." So she poked her head around the door, and in the bedroom she saw 3 beds. First of all, she hopped up on the big bed, on Daddy Bear's bed. "Oh, it's much too hard," she said. So she hopped off, and then she hopped onto Mama Bear's bed. "Oh, that's too soft." And then she hopped onto Baby Bear's bed, and it was just right. And you know what happened? She fell fast asleep. And while Goldilocks was sleeping, Daddy Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear came home from their walk, and they hung up their coats, and they walked into their cave, and Daddy Bear said, "Ooh," with a little growl, "somebody's been sitting in my chair." And Mama Bear said, "And somebody's been sitting in my chair." And Baby Bear said, "And somebody's been sitting in my chair, and they've broken it all up." And then Daddy Bear looked across at the table, and he said, "Somebody's been eating my porridge." And Mama Bear said, "And somebody's been eating my porridge." And Baby Bear said, "And somebody's been eating my porridge, and they've eaten it all up." "Oh," Daddy Bear said, "we'd better have a look in the bedroom." So they tiptoed in, and Daddy Bear looked at his big bed, and he said, "Somebody's been sleeping in my bed." And Mama Bear said, "And somebody's been sleeping in my bed." And Baby Bear said, "And somebody's been sleeping in my bed, and there she is." And Goldilocks woke up, and there were 3 bears standing at the end of the bed, and she got such a fright. She jumped straight out of bed. She ran through the cave, out the door, into the forest, and without looking back, she ran all the way home to her house. She opened the door and shut the door again, and ran in her house into her bedroom, jumped into her bed, pulled up the covers. And she said, "I don't think I'll ever go into a bear cave again." And with that, she turned over, and what happened then? She went fast and fast asleep. So, my darling Mason, it's your time to go fast asleep too. So remember, Nonna loves you to the moon and back with all her heart. Bye, darling.